Alright, hi everybody. I am coming on here looking crazy, but that's okay. I'm going to do today a fall look. A pretty glammed fall look, like for Thanksgiving, or if you're just going out to the movies or something. I know I look crazy, but by the end I'm going to look really good. But I just wanted to get on here to record the eye look. I'm good, like I said, I'm going to do like neutral colors almost, but I am going to have some pop of some really pretty like bronzes in there and browns and stuff. Like I said, I'm going to do a really pretty fall look, like a glam fall look. Right now I'm going to prime my eyes. I've already got all my foundation on there, my baking powder and all that good stuff. So let's find an eye primer in here that we want to use. My niece is in here with me, so if you hear her coughing, that's okay. You can cough if you need to. She wanted to watch. Told her that was fun. Okay, so now I'm going to prime my eyelids again with e.l.f. I'm going to try to stay in view. That way I don't have to go off camera too much. And this is going to prime my eyelids and get it ready for the foundation. This just keeps it from creasing really bad throughout the day. Because some people have oily eyelids and it'll make the eyeshadow start creasing. Because I've noticed when I don't prime my eyelids, like when I don't do foundation and stuff, and I just want to do a smidge of eyeshadow without having all the foundation on there, and the primers, it'll start smudging and creasing, and I don't like it. I want it to look really good. So I'm going to be using all Morphe eyeshadow palettes. I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill, the new holiday palettes, and then an older Morphe palette. I don't know. They should still sell it. I think I actually saw it on the site the other day. I plan on buying some new Morphe makeup soon and testing out for you guys. Some stuff I've never actually used from them before, but like I said, Morphe is really good. And they're reasonably priced too. They're almost higher end, but not so high end where it's like, oh my gosh, this is like a $50 palette or a $60 palette. I think the highest palette I've ever seen on there was like $46. But it comes with a lot of eyeshadows and they're worth it. They're so amazing. Okay, so of course when we always start with our eyeshadow, we're going to start with our transition color. I found a really pretty one I got this when it first launched. I was so excited about it. The Jaclyn Hill palette. I really wanted to dip into these colors, but I think I'm going to wait till like around December to dip into these and to do a tutorial for it. But now I'm going to dip into this light color as my transition color in the Jaclyn Hill. Which one was this? Just the Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe. It's amazing. So I'm just going to dip into this transition color, tap it off a little bit, and just go ahead and do a base color for my eyes. Make sure you get this all over the lid. If you have any questions, you can ask me, Haley. Just not too many. I was doing my foundation and she was asking a million questions, but I think that's all kids. Especially girls who see other girls doing makeup. Younger ones are like, hey, what are you doing? What are you using that for? Why are you putting that on there? What color is that? Why are you using that type? Alright, so we've got our transition shade on here. I just want to make sure I get it on there really good. Alright, so now we're going to dip into a little bit of a darker color. And I want to keep using this big blendable brush, which is by, I think this one's by Mata Pro that I got in BoxyCharm. So I'm going to go a little bit darker into this color. I'm so not on screen. Right here into the darker color. And then I'm just going to start blending this in. Because I want almost like, we're going to do glam. So I want to do a darker fall color. I don't want to do just a neutral, barely there. We want to do glam. So I'm going to do this all the way on both sides. I was thinking about doing a cut crease, but I'm not even sure, honestly, at this point. Because I've been doing a few of those. but we'll see. It's all about blending, and I like to go that high up when I'm going to do a really pretty color. Do you got a cough?
No.
I'm just going to keep packing on this color. Always tapping the brush off. You don't want to put too much on there. Make sure I'm coming up just as high on both eyes. So now that we've got that on both eyes, we're going to go in with a little bit of a more tapered brush. It's itching. There's a hair there. Just went into my mouth. Sorry, you guys. Alright, so we're going to do more of like a copperish, kind of reddish fall look. Alright, so now I'm going to go into this more of like a brick red kind of color. Saw it coming. Like this color right here. Like a brickish red kind of color. So we're going to tap onto that. She has quite a bit of fallout too. See, we're going to start doing like a reddish color. We're going to kind of do it all right in through here. And this is like that brickish, reddish kind of color. Going to bring it to the corner and then bring it out and up. See? It's all about blending. Don't want any harsh lines. And like I said, I will go back and blend all this up there, so we don't have any harsh lines from that. And I'm just going to make sure we're getting this color on there where I want it. See, these eyeshadows are so blendable. They work really good. I would also suggest these to people who are new to makeup, just because they are so easy to use. That's for sure. I'm going to go to this eye. Start stamping it in the corner and then working my way to the crease. Tap, 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 tap. See, it's like an orangish kind of color. But we are going to deepen that up with a darker brown. Right now I'm just trying to get it all on where I want it. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of a long process doing eyeshadow. Because when you're doing it and you want to do it right, it takes a minute. There we go. And I always do my eye like that. Take this brush and just kind of keep doing like this, because we still have some of that pigment on there. There we go. So far we have that, and now I want to kind of deepen this up with a darker brown. Okay, so I'm going to set this brush down, and I'm going to go in with a more of a tapered brush. This one right here. And this is by, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Sorry, it's blurry. I don't want to put my hand behind it. So I'm going to go in now with this color, this deeper color. Because we want to start deepening this up like a brickish red. It's literally about taking your time, layering the colors. That's how you get that really pretty faded effect, and it's not just, bam, you can see the difference in the eyeshadows. Because then I just think it doesn't have that real pretty effect to it. The real pretty faded effect. I'm just going to get that in there. Start working it right there. See, it's already darkening that eye. I gotta fix that one. That one looks funny. Okay, now we're going to go to this side and just kind of darken the corners. And you always keep comparing your eyes, making sure you're getting them both the same amount of color. Okay, so now that I got that darker color in there, I'm going to go back with this fluffy brush again. And I'm going to kind of make this not look so crazy. Actually, I'm going to go in with a little bit of a smaller one, the one I was with before. This one. And just kind of fix this side. Because it looked kind of patchy. But these colors blend perfect, see? It blends so well. Kind of blend the sides. Go back over this color and blend this out, because you never want any harshness. Can you see how that's blending out?
Yeah.
How the colors are doing. See, and it's all about just keep blending. Keep blending. Just like, I think it was Dory, keep on swimming, swimming. You just keep blending, blending. That's all it takes with eyeshadow. I would recommend anybody to play with makeup just to see, because people have different shaped eyes, different color eyes, work for different looks. Yeah, see, that's all blended out really well. I'm going to take a little bit of this darker color onto this brush because it's okay. And then tap it off, get it right in there. Oh yeah, I wanted to deepen that a little bit more. How's that looking?
Good.
Good. And like I said, this is a glam look. This isn't something I would necessarily... I'm more of a neutral tone person. I actually just like neutral colors and stuff. I like glam looks and really pretty ones, but I'm more of a neutral kind of person. Okay. So now that we've got that real pretty color on there, I want to go in with a dark, dark brown. So, I'm trying to look at all these palettes and see where my darkest brown's at. I think it's honestly going to be back in this Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm going to go into this color right here. It's close to the black ones. This is a purplish black, and then this is black, and then this is like a greenish black. But I'm going to go in with this one because it's a real pretty dark brown. I'm just going to stipple that in there, tap it off. Now we're just going to start tapping. Look how dark that is. Just going to start tapping right in here to get that dark color in this corner. Got it there. I'm going to get some more color. It's okay if you need to cough. You silly. Or did you have to sneeze? Did you have to sneeze? Bless you. Usually makes it go away. Yeah, I'm digging this color. There we go. See, we've got it kind of lined like that. So now I'm going to go back again. I'm pretty much using only these 3 brushes. I'm going to kind of wipe some of this color off. Do you have to sneeze?
No.
Oh. Okay, so I'm going to go back in with this and just start kind of blending this out. I don't want it to go too far out on the eye. That's why I decided to use this little brush, because this is more tapered and it's going to kind of keep it in this area versus smudging it everywhere. So I'm literally just going to take this and kind of smudge it with this brush. Yeah. Get it right in there too. So yeah, what you're doing right now is blending. See, I'm blending it up into this top color. So we don't have any harsh lines from like, whoa, what's going on? See, we're just going to kind of put it all together. You see what I'm talking about, Haley, about getting it all together and mixing all the colors?
Yeah.
That's why we do a lighter color first, and then we mix it into the darker colors. That way we can blend everything. So I'm going to go back and continue to blend this one in. That's why some people actually start with darker colors, but I find it a lot harder to fix the look if you've messed anything up to go in with darker colors first. But some people can. I'm just showing you the way that works best for me that I have found makeup-wise. And then, because like I said, everybody's different. That's why I highly suggest playing with makeup first. You know, seeing what works good for your eyes, what doesn't work, and all that good stuff. It's a really pretty blend. I'm going to go up here and just do some of this right here with this same brush. Make sure everything's blended in where I want it. Okay. That looks really good. What do you think about that? I like that.
Yeah.
I like the dark look. Okay. So now, I gotta take this inward a little bit more. There we go. I want some more of that color to come a little bit more. I am going to go back in with this lighter shade that I started with in the beginning, which actually isn't the shade I just touched. Okay, I'm going to go back in with this lighter brown and just kind of make this a little bit more darker up here.
Did you get 2 colors on that brush?
Mm-hmm. Mixed it with 2 of the lighter colors. There we go. That kind of filled that in. I'm just going to kind of do the same to this one. Didn't have to dip back into my palette. Yeah, both of these are pretty darn even. Now, I think what I'm going to do is I kind of want to cut this crease. So, I'm going to go in with, where you at, girl? Where you at? I'm going to go in with this one. As long as it's a flat brush, that works. This is by Alamar Cosmetics. Really good brand. She started out with BoxyCharm and then she kind of worked her way up. She's got a really good makeup brand. Okay, so I'm going to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape. It's a concealer and I'm going to start cutting this. Start here. And then just start coming out.
Are you going to do any eyeliner?
Uh-huh. Sorry, you guys, I'm just making sure I'm cutting this. See? We're just going to keep cutting it. Get a little bit more on my brush. There we go. See, we're going to make sure that's all lined up. Now I'm going to take my finger and just lightly kind of pat on it. Just to make sure it's dry in the right way. And plus we don't have any really, really harsh lines. Okay, so we've got her all cut out. Going with this corner just a little bit more. There we go. Okay, I've got that cut out pretty good. So now, Haley, help me decide. Okay, I'm going to cut this other one in just a minute, but I'm trying to decide on what color I should put in the corner. Should I do like a pretty, I think I should do like a pretty-ish copperish color. What do you think about that one? But there was another one. Let's see. I think it was it this one? No.
Those were like where the dark blues were.
Was it this one? This one had a pretty like reddish color, but
was it that one?
I think it was that color. Let me see what this looks like swatched.
Was it that one?
No, I wanted more of a copper color.
Check, yeah.
It's not none of those. I want like oh, I think I found it. Like a goldish. Oh yeah, I found it. Like this color. Yep, I found it. It's in the older Morphe palette. I'll show you in just a minute after I cut this other crease, but I found it. Sorry you guys, I have a bunch of different palettes kind of laid out in front of me, and I've been trying to decide what I'm going to put where, and I just found the color that I wanted, that I was looking for. So I'm going to dip back in with this brush, start cutting this side. Almost. What are you doing to him? Okay, so now that is pretty even. So what I'm going to do is start tapping this one. Just to make sure it dries faster. Sorry guys. Tapping this just to make sure it dries a little bit. Okay, so now that we got it on there, I want it kind of tacky because I want this color to be really, really pretty. I am going to go in with the Morphe palette. It is 35F. This is the first palette I ever purchased from Morphe. This has tons of shimmers. Like, look at this. Oh, the shimmer I'm going to use is this one. Yep, this one. Right here. This one. Because I want to do I'm going to use my finger. I feel like fingers always get the best color on there. So I'm just going to start kind of rubbing it. Oh, yeah, see. Woo!
That is a dark palette.
This
Those
is
like all the dark palettes.
Yes. Yeah, these are good fall palettes. Okay, so now that I've got that on there pretty good, what I'm going to do is go back in with this tapered brush. Try to wipe some of this makeup off. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Excuse that weird noise. I just wiped it on something I shouldn't have wiped it on. It's a little ottoman. Probably not going to come off now. Makeup problems, right? Girl problems. Okay. We'll go back into this color with this tapered brush. And slowly start putting it on there. Oh wow, this works just as good with your finger as it does the brush.
I don't think like the black colors should be like a good color for fall.
Yeah, I agree. Ooh, that is so pretty. That's like such a pretty copper color. Okay. Yes, yes. It has got like some glitter hints to it. Ooh, yes. Okay. I'm loving See, I'm just going to try to lightly touch this, because this is very pigmented. I'm just going to try to bring this up into these colors just a little bit. Whew, you guys, that is very pretty, very fall. I'm living for this. So we're going to go in here and go to the side. Okay, got a little bit on the lid. So now I'm going to go in. Sorry, I'm trying to get this on my finger. Off my finger. I'm going to go back in with the brush. Sorry, these weird faces I'm making. That's really pretty. I wish I could play music in the background and wouldn't like get sued for it. Okay. Just keep putting some color on there. This is so pretty, this color. I love glitter, and this just like has like a glitter tint to it. I don't know how to describe it. Like, it's really pretty though. Oh yeah, these are like, I feel like all Morphe palettes mix really well together. Like, this is mixing really good. These colors, oh my gosh, that is so pretty. So pretty. Wow. Okay. Whew, that is very pretty. And I think I want to do for highlight color, I'm going to go in with this white in here for like inner corner highlight. I think I'm going to wait though until I dust under my eyes, which I'm about to do here in just a second. Gotta make sure I get all this off my hands. That white's come in handy. Sorry it's taking so long on the eyes, you guys. But I like to take my time with fall looks and just looks in general. I'm going to go back in with this fluffier brush that we originally started with. And I'm going to make sure, I'm going to go in with my transition color. Go back into my transition color. And just kind of blend the shimmer in. So make sure we don't have any harsh lines on the shimmer. I'm going to touch the shimmer color just a little bit with this brush, just so you know, and then just kind of taper it out. And I just lightly touch the shimmer color with the fluffier brush, just to kind of drag it out just a little bit. That way we don't have any harsh lines. See? We don't want to have any harsh lines. We want to make sure it's all blended out. That's very pretty. Very, very pretty. Okay. I want to go back in with the copper colors. Tap them off and just kind of put a little bit more pigment right here. There we go. Yeah, I wanted just a little bit more pigment right in here. That's pretty. A little bit more pigment here. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so now I am going to dust under my eyes to get all this color off. Hold on, you guys. Sorry, I'm out of screen. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is wipe all my baking powder off. See, there's fallout there too. This saves your life to bake under your eyes, especially if you're going to do dark colors like I just did. And then I baked up here too, just a little bit. Look at that. So pretty. Now what I'm going to do again, since we're doing a fall look and we want it to kind of, and my face looks paler than my neck, but that's okay. The foundation I used, I wanted to try out. I got it from, what box did I get from? Sephora Play, I think. And it had a really cool color in there. Well, actually a foundation I wanted to try. It's Makeup Forever. So I'll let you guys know too how this one does for me. Okay, so I'm going to go back into the Jaclyn Hill palette. And I'm going to go back in with, I want to do a darker color. We're going to go in with this color under my eye to kind of tie this together. So we're just going to kind of bring it here. We just want to tie that whole eye in together. Doing like a really pretty smoky look.
It's starting to look pretty.
Yeah, it's very pretty. It's very fall-like. Very fall-like. See, and we're starting to... So we got this little angled brush. Now I'm going to go back in with this brush. It should still have the color on it. I'm just going to kind of smoke this out. See, yeah, so I had that dark color on it. I'm literally just smoking these out. I'm going to actually dip into this darker color. I'm just going to kind of connect. There we go. A little bit more of this darker color coming into this inner corner. Coming up and out. Again, smoke out under the lash line. There we go. Okay, so now that we have this all kind of smoked out, okay, we're done with the palette. I am going to I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, or no, I think I'm going to go ahead and, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, and then we will see the finished look once we do the eyeliner and everything and false lashes. So this is what it looks like without everything. Now you'll see in just a minute. I can pause it. Okay, you guys, this is the finished look. Now, see, it's still a little bit paler on my face, which is okay because I did go to the tanning bed yesterday, which kind of burnt me. But this is the finished look. See, when you put on eyeliner, I just didn't want to keep taking up any more of anybody's time. I just pretty much wanted to show you this pretty fall look. Like, this would be something you could wear, like a glam fall look. And I also put some white in the inner corner to highlight. I contoured my face. I haven't put anything on my lips yet. But I contoured my nose. And I contoured everywhere else. Some people like heavy contour. I don't. So I blended in my contour pretty good. And I put it all together. I used setting spray and everything. But this is the final look. Like I said, I haven't done my hair yet. But, yeah. This is the eye look. That's it. Alright, ladies, just let me know, ladies, men, whoever's watching, let me know what you thought about it. Let me know if you liked it. Feedback's always awesome because it helps me come up with more videos. It helps me with more ideas. So, yeah, just leave a comment below and let me know what you thought about it. I hope you liked it.